Hi, all. Welcome back to another episode of Campton Racing TV. Great to get another winner again at the Gold Coast on Saturday. Kadiris, she was first up this prep, no official trial, but she had a couple of jump outs here at the Gold Coast, so it's good to see her come out and do that.
It was very good. She was super. I know it was only a win on the Gold Coast point, but I do think it was a massive win. She had to do it pretty tough in behind them, copying kickback, bullock away through, and
It was a great ride.
It was a great ride. It was. I said to a few owners there on the day, I'm not sure anyone else would have won on her. He just keeps horses balanced when they're trying to look for runs early on. It's one trick he's definitely mastered in his career. He's brilliant at that. Keeps them balanced and still fine at the same time. And he lifted her over the line. She got there in one last thrust, and I thought it was a super win. She's going to possibly go to the Military Rose next week. There's a couple of options for her. We just want to see how tough the races are, and obviously it's a big step up. But she's a horse that's got a lot of ability. She's got a lot of quirks, but I really enjoy training her. She's sassy, but she knows she's sassy, and she's definitely got a good engine there. So keeping her at the Gold Coast is obviously one thing that we want to do. We obviously want to just keep her here so she doesn't have to travel as much. We'll try maybe Doomben or Eagle Farm later in a prep, but at the moment she's staying here, and I'm excited to see her go around next Saturday, and Eleanor will keep the ride.
And Living Free just got knocked off in at Doomben on Saturday. It was a great run from him though.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't probably what I said after the run. It was a great run after the race, but it's frustrating because he deserved to win. He did everything to win the race. Just the jockey took off early in the race, about 600-700. Just sort of stuffed his chance. He had to get going on him earlier. Second up, still a bit fat. I think if he could have held him, nothing against Andrew, he rode him an absolute treat. It was just he had to follow that. The horse that took off around him, and probably got left in front with probably 50 metres too soon. So he was super. He had a huge blow. He's a pleasure to do anything with. He's a gem to have at the races. He's pulled up great. As I said last time, he's a horse that's probably come on the most out of any horses in our stable. And this morning, Delion was back on his back in the trot and canter, and he said he's very well, and he's come on again from the run. So we'll possibly look at racing him next Wednesday. There is a 13:50.65. But just want to see how he goes for the run, because it is a bit of a quicker backup. There's not much really around for him other than if we have to drop him right back in grade, but I don't think we really need to do that. I think he's knocking on the door to win a Saturday race. He's also going to be very hard to beat on Wednesday. And some of those races, there's not much difference between a Wednesday and a Saturday sometimes, so maybe if he wins on Wednesday, I might just give him one more after that, and then he'll head to the paddock.
And looking forward to this week's runners. Tomorrow being Friday, we head to Ballina with Past the Wine in a maiden 1,000. First up this prep.
Yeah, Ty's horse. He's a gem of a little horse. I love this little horse. He's tough. He's not very big, but he's a chunky little boy. Full of beans, and I like him. I think he can run a very good race. He's not fully wound up yet. I've taken the blinkers off him. I had the blinkers on him last prep, and I think we might just try and ride him, sit him in behind the speed, switch off, come to the middle and hit the line. I think that's the best way to ride him. Just got a short, sharp sprint. Elion knows the horse really well. He's ridden him a lot of work, and he said he's going really good. He feels good. He's happy. He's healthy. So he's going to have a good blow. He's going to come on a lot from this. And last preparation I thought he was just going to be a 900, 1,000, 1,100 metre horse, but I do think in time he'll be able to run it over further. So I think he's a great chance, and obviously old Marley, she's on the quick backup. She's very well, the old girl. She loves her backups. She's pulled up super from a run last week at Grafton. It was a good run, but it's just her. That's what she does. But we're going to have to try and ride the tactic tomorrow of just cuddle, sit in behind and get her out late. That's what she wants. She's not an easy horse to ride. Once you expose her too early, I just don't think she produces the sprint. She sort of gets a bit lost and then thinks late, no, I've done my job. But I think early on tomorrow, keeping the balance, keeping the momentum going, try and get her out as late as possible and win another race. She's definitely going well enough to win, and she looks great. So great group of owners, and hopefully she can win again.
And on Friday night, we head to the Sunshine Coast with In the Blink over 14.
Yeah, this horse has had a bloody frustrating preparation. Drawn 9 again, which is shit. So she's just going to need luck. On the poly, we'll see how she handles it up there at the sunny coast. She's handled it well here. She's been racing very well. Her work early in the week was really good. A couple of gear changes for her. Might even try and adopt a new tactic with her, and we'll just see how it goes. We'll have a look at the race better tomorrow. So we'll have a chat to Damien, and I think she can run a very good race. She's found a winnable race. She just needs luck from the draw.
And on Saturday we head to Eagle Farm with old Charge On. He's first up this prep. A very light weight of 52 kilos.
The old boy's back. He's well. He's feeling good. He's going to come on a lot from this run on Saturday. Fresh, first up from a bleed. I want to keep bleeders fresh, and that's what we've done with him. Gets him to 52 kilos. Taylor's riding really well. If we can save him for one last crack, he's a bit like a Marley doing this bugger. He is very frustrating because he can hit the front and just completely switch off. So, well, hopefully he can get there in the last bound because I do think he can win first up, but he's still a bit fat. But they are going to go fast. His first up run behind Hakai Maru, last preparation at the Sunny Coast, and we weren't really expecting much. He was just back out there to get a bit of fitness, and he flashed home, run second. I thought it was a super run. That form's very good for this race. If we get a bit of luck and a bit of speed on, I think he'll be attacking the line very strongly, and I'd love to see the old horse win.
And on Saturday we also head to the Gold Coast. There's a few in the 1200. Deep Blast being the one that will most likely head there.
Yeah, probably him and Freeland, just the way she drew. I won't make a decision till tomorrow. She galloped super on Tuesday, Freeland. So did Deep Blast. The poor little bugger's got to carry a lot of weight, so that's why we were looking at maybe going a race on Sunday, but unfortunately they've been canned. So there is maybe an option to go next week for Deep Blast. He's well. I just don't really want to wait any longer because he's that well at the moment. So they might have to clash those two, but both horses are going great. And I do believe if Freeland does go the race 7, 1050, she drew a bit better. I'd probably more lean towards that. Jai takes the ride. He's riding good, the young fella. Just might be a little bit slick, a few going to the speed, going fast. But if we do choose that option, I would love to consider him behind the speed. Got the winkers on now, and I don't think there'd be many that could beat it off at work on Tuesday. I thought her work on Tuesday was super.
Out of all of our runners for the rest of the week, what would be your best bet?
I reckon I'll go with the old boy Charge On. I reckon he can run a big race first up, and I do believe Past the Line can run a cheeky race. He's big odds, but barrier 1 at Ballina is always a huge plus there. Just try and ride the fence, follow him around, and he's a small horse that'll suit that track. So if he handles the day out, I reckon the little fella run a big race.
Thanks so much for watching, guys, and good luck over the weekend.
Thank you.